launch team wishes you good luck and Godspeed.
Space Monkeys blasting off with Lemo, the co-founder of Web3Go. Here to talk about everything they're doing for the Polkadot ecosystem. Lemo, welcome to the show.
Yeah, nice to be here.
Maybe you could give people a quick rundown of what Web3Go is trying to do.
Yeah, theoretically, that we are the data analytics and also data service platform that we try to fetch the value behind the data and put them in a visualized way, so that normal users could have a look at what is really happening on chain, and we can try to use this value to make their decisions.
Yeah.
And also we have services, for example, for the big partners that other projects could check what is happening on their chain and then make some strategic changes accordingly.
Okay, so you guys are dealing with data, you're dealing with analytics.
Exactly.
Are you pulling the data yourself off the blockchain?
Yeah, exactly. So we are like writing our data on Daxa. So we fetch the data from the raw data from the chain, and then we try to sort them and extract them and put them in an organized way so that we could analyze the value behind it.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're the co-founder of this project.
Yeah, exactly.
What inspired you to get started working on this project for the Dotsama ecosystem specifically?
Yeah, actually, we had a dream that we started our project, the previous project, in Polkadot. So we have a very deep connection in Polkadot, and also our technical team is very Rust based. So they are very result oriented and tech oriented. So we are very familiar with the Polkadot ecosystem. That's one thing. Second, we started before, we have very deep connection with other Polkadot Parachains. That's the way how we started. At the very beginning, we developed the dashboard for Moonbeam, and it was very welcome.
You developed a dashboard for Moonbeam.
Yeah, exactly.
You mean the dashboard that where you can do XCM in and cross-chain transfers in
exactly.
and everything?
But at the very beginning, it was simple. There was no XCM before.
Yeah.
So it was the end of last year. So we are the first one and the biggest one doing data stuffs in Polkadot. And that's how the story starts. And also last year was the Crowdloan was very, very popular.
Yeah.
So we track the Crowdloan, what is happening and which project is winning for which slot and how the donations are there, the stakings. So we have you can have a very good overview there.
Yeah.
So we just started and it was popular by the community. That's the reason why we started, why we continued in the Polkadot.
Yeah, we covered you guys on the news show a couple months ago.
Okay.
And what I know about you guys is people who are into NFTs are kind of using your platform. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. We have also for Polkadot the RMRK on NFTs.
That's right.
So there you can track actually all the relations between the NFT tree there, and you can find which one is more popular now and the trading history and all these stuffs.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How do you guys choose which data to crunch?
Yeah, good question. I mean, actually, we have too many data now.
Yeah, right.
And especially as the ecosystem is blooming, we have more and more data. And actually, it depends on two things. First is our capacity. We cannot analyze all the data on chain. So we choose that what the community are interested in, and also what the other projects may be interested in, so we can really bring value to the community and to other projects as well. So yeah, that's the strategy direction, how we choose data. Theoretically, we can fetch all the data and put them in dashboard, right? But we have to really choose the valuable ones, so to say, the most popular ones.
Now, there are other indexing projects in the ecosystem. Are you guys doing the same thing as SubSquid and SubQuery, or are you guys kind of working on different areas of data?
We have actually cooperations with SubQuery, for example. We use their kind of services somehow. But we are more from the very basic indexer to the very end dashboard. And we are very, so to say, customer oriented. So we are our chain is a bit longer.
So you're basically all this complex information that's happening on the blockchain. You make it visible and usable by other people.
Exactly.
Okay, so what's coming up in the next few months. What are you guys working on right now?
Yeah, actually, we have already developed in Polkadot for quite a long time.
Yeah.
And now, we started from Polkadot, but we are like a cross-chain platform. So we also now shifting to other chains. Like we just started with, for example, Binance, and they have the side chains. So we technically we are focusing more on the side chains. We try to create a valuable dashboard for them now. And with Polkadot, of course, we're still spending our time and effort to optimize our dashboard because every day, we have new Parachains and we have new topics that the community may be interested in, so we are optimize it. And another direction is actually we try to enable the community and also the developers to create their own dashboard. So we have data APIs, so they can use the interfaces. So the community could using SQL language, for example, to write their own dashboard, and they can share with the community again. So if if they're more popular, so that they can get some kind of benefit from it as well. So we try to involve more developers as well, not only we ourselves, because anyway, till the end of the day, our capacity, as we said, data is too much. We may misunderstand what the community may be interested in. So the community itself could create dashboard by themselves as well. So that's basically two directions what we are continue using in Polkadot ecosystem.
So what's the business model of data analytics? How do you have a sustainable business? How do you sustain your team? Is it just people, projects asking you to do something for them, or how does that work?
Actually, we have two parts. We have the 2B services. 2B services, sometimes we have a contract with them, so we can get some revenue from it. Yeah. So actually, I can tell you that the current revenue that we have with different partners could already cover our expenses. So that's a good thing. Second is the normal users in crypto world, the service is still free. We have some projects, for example, nesting in the Ethereum world, they charge, you can subscribe and pay a monthly or yearly fee to get the service there. But our service is currently still free.
I see, but you could create data that's so valuable people would pay a subscription for them.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. But our long-term goal is really to create something that is really be used by the users and really bring value to them. So since now financially we are still very, very healthy, so we don't have too much worries or hurries about to charge anything from the community.
I think it's amazing. You're taking the invisible and making it useful, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, how did you get started in data analytics?
Yeah, so it's the same as a normal user by ourselves. So we try to attract data. So for example, if you're trading a token, so you try to understand what is really happening on chain, right?
Yeah.
So it's hard. You have to write your own indexer, data stuffs, all these things. So then we find the opportunity, and also it's actually our own needs that to sort the data and try to make it as a normal user. We need this such kind of data, and in Polkadot there was none.
Yeah.
So that's how the story starts at the very beginning.
Interesting. And do you have any personal interest in NFTs, or did you just see that was a kind of a need for the community?
Yeah. Actually, I really have great interest in NFTs. Once you start buying, you can never stop, because the feeling that it's owned by you is very interesting and important. Yeah. You feel like this is your own, and you can use it as your own kind of certificate that shows maybe that you participate in any events, or that, for example, any popular NFTs that you own, you think, okay, it is yours. So you also have with NFTs, maybe later on you have the friends or some other guys, you have the common topics with them. If you both want a series of the same NFTs, right? So
yeah. What are some of your favorite NFT collections? Do you collect on Singular?
I had several NFTs. The most one I like the best is the children between the apes and the punks, the crypto punks. Yeah. So there is a crypto, they so to say the ape babies. Yeah. So it's I like the concept itself. So it's if you own a crypto punks, and the other guy own apes, right? So you can it was combined, and then they can have two babies. and then I just bought two from others, and it's kind of interesting. You somehow have the connection, not only
cool.
with the other two owners, and that's very interesting.
Okay, well, any other dashboards coming up that you're excited about?
Yeah, we do. I mean, actually, since things are happening, we have new dashboard coming up to the reality. So currently, as we said, we're developing, for example, for the Binance sidechains.
Yep.
So they have now officially like two sidechains. So we try to analyze what is happening there, the daily volume, and all these stuffs there. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome, Lemo. Thanks very much for coming on the show. It's really interesting to learn about Web3Go.
Yeah.
I just hear about you guys kind of on the peripherals, but obviously the people who are using your dashboard, they couldn't do what they do without them, right?
Yeah, exactly. We hope that more and more people really use our dashboard. That's also the goal. If we produce something that no one uses, that we are doing bullshit, right? So we try to really create the value and extract the value from behind the data. Yeah, and also all the suggestions and the user experience, the feedbacks are welcome so that we can optimize our product in this case.
Amazing. If people want to learn more about you guys, where do they go?
Yeah, they can go to web3go.xyz.
Okay.
Then there you can find all our services there.
Awesome. Lemo, thank you very much for coming on.
Sure.